Little Jake's out on the attack. He's got a knife in his bag to go stab up a black 'cause his dad said that skin colour is bad, and Jake never questions his dad. His dad's been in the BMP since he was 16. Believes everything he believes 'cause his granddad before him believed it, like slavery's a good thing. Dark skins all the same. And those people are to blame for everything from rising crime to tax evasion. He doesn't understand any difference between Caribbean or African nations, never heard the names Guadeloupe, Kenya, Djibouti, Zimbabwe, no patience for facts. In fact, he thinks Africa's a country, not a continent. Just tells his son to attack. So Jake goes out seeing black with a knife in his bag. And Matt doesn't even know there's his red cross on his back. He's just sitting in Matt's pack in his school bag. As his mate walks in, sits down and says, hey, says he's heard rumours the boy round the corner school's gay. He says they're all the same. He says his mum says hell, fire and flames for benders, queers and hand-bent walking pervs. He said Elephant Man's right. The only thing those gay boys deserve is to burn. So he grabs Matt, shows him a knife, smiles and puts it back in his bag. And Ryan doesn't even know they're about to walk past. He's just sitting at home waiting to chat to his dad. He's reading the papers about more terrorist attacks, bombs in school bags and suicide bombers apparently bragging about Christian blood on their hands. He reads the headlines every day and believes everything the newspapers say. His dad says they're all the same. His mum says all Muslims should be put in jail, and while he's never read one word of the Quran, just says his dad says it's the book of those Taliban gangs. So now Ryan goes out to get even. And Sandeep probably won't even realise the reason. He's just seated outside with his schoolmates eating, doesn't know that smile might be wiped out by evening as he chats about religious attacks he's been hearing. His mate says it's always the same. Says the whites think they're best and it's always the same. Says the white boys at school call him names. Says his dad says white people are all the same. No difference between Russia, Greece or Scotland. No difference between upper, middle, working class or men or women or rich or poor or personality. Just says they should settle the score. So now Sandeep runs back to his pad, gets a knife from his drawer and shoves it into his bag. And Jake doesn't even know he's about to be had. As he takes the knife out of his bag, seeing the brown skin of Matt. As Matt catches the eye of Ryan the queer, and Ryan gets his knife ready to settle the score with Sandeep, and Sandeep sees the pale skin of Jake. 5 minutes later they stand. Jake's got a knife in his back and a knife handle in his hand. Blade severing the skin of Matt, who stands with a firm fist round a handle screaming because of the blade in his back. Behind Ryan, with a blade in his back in his hand, Sandeep stabbed in the back with his hand on the back of the blade in Jake's back. As blood, blades, generalisations and false claims lay in circles of child-old corpses still on the pavement, where every day, everywhere, sees the same bloody fate. Hate will ever only breed hate.